Hey guys, welcome back. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring some old abandoned dozers and an old grown-up strip mine. So the first one here is a Caterpillar D9. I'm not sure exactly what year this is. This is probably in the time frame from 70s to probably late 80s, but I'm not exactly sure. But you can tell right there because it says D9. It's pretty big, which doesn't surprise me for a D9. Now, if I can get up on top of here, okay. It's hard to tell exactly what engine. I think it has an inline 6 diesel. What I can see, because there's 6 exhaust manifold come out things. And they've been here for quite some time, 15 to 20 years at least. And up here on the inside of this one, just wasp nests, broken glass, and just a lot of mess. And it just really trashed in here. Whoever had it just left the door open. But there's the inside of it. And then there's another view of the motor. And then, like, this is pretty tall where I'm standing. And then there's the big, huge blade. It's not as big as the other one. You'll have to see. So, once I get down here, there we go. See, there's the blade. And if you walk around this, through these tall weeds, probably gonna have the ticks all over me, but it doesn't matter. And right here, here's the ripper on the back. There's the rear end. Just the weeds are so tall here. So there's the ripper. So there's the Caterpillar D9. And then as we walk through the coal and stone on the ground, here is the next one. So this is a Fiat-Allis 41H. And this blade is ginormous. It is a lot bigger than the other blade on the Cat. But if we go up here, this dozer is really big. They had to have been pushing some serious dirt with that huge blade. But yeah, this is a Fiat-Allis 41B, as you can see right there. And if I get through here, there's the ripper. And then the track is as tall as me. It's like, look at that. That's pretty tall. And then as you can see, there's the serial number. Still there. Now let me crawl on top of this thing. Alright, get up. There we go. There's the back section. Not much to look at right there. But as we walk along here, of course, the door's open. And here's the interior. And then if we go over here, here's the huge engine. Now, I don't think this is an inline because there's 2 rocker covers, so it definitely isn't actually. And this motor is just huge. There's the bottom of it right there. And it's just really big. And you can tell these things have been sitting here for quite some time. But yeah, I think it's a V, not an inline. Because the Cat up there is an inline. I'm not sure how many cylinders exactly, but maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. But like standing up here, it's pretty scary. But when we go over here, I'll show you the controls that at least I know how to drive one of these. So if I mess up or say something that's not true, you guys can just let me know. Then I'm not a bulldozer specialist, but I know a little bit of stuff. So right here, here's the gear shifter. And here's the safety. So it's on safety right now, as you can see. And when you want to put it in gear, take off the safety. And then you can shift it. Now the gears are very hard, as the transmission isn't in good shape. Let's see. So those are your 3 forward gears. It's in second right now. So these are 3 forward gears. And then if you want to go in the reverse gears, right there, there's your 3 reverse gears. And it does go into all the gears, but hardly. And then when you're done driving it, put in neutral, just pull it up and pull it back right here. And then pull the safety up and put it on there. So, there you go. You just put the safety on so no one bumps into gear and it drives away with no one in it. And then here's your throttle right there. So then whole way back is full throttle. Whole way to the front is idle. And then there's your steering right here. That's left and right. They don't work much because the dozer's not running. And then here's your 2 brake pedals. So the left one's the left brake for the left track. The right one's the right brake for the right track. And then this pedal here, that is called an engine idler pedal. So I don't understand why they had these. It's weird. But so when you have the engine at a higher RPM and you want to idle it down, you just press that pedal there when it's running and it'll take the engine down to idle. I don't know why you couldn't just move the throttle right there, but I guess they just had that as a feature. And then that seat's all torn up. And the glass is all broken and tormented. And then there's what you see when you're driving this beast. It's not, you can't see very much, but this would be pretty fun to drive, I think. And then there's all your gauges with your ampemeters and oil pressure and all that confusing stuff. Well, it's not so confusing until you figure it out. And then these joysticks are for the digger in the back, or the ripper, and the blade in the front. And then I think that's a heater. I'm not sure. But that's pretty funny that this thing has a heater. But so here is the inside. That's pretty neat. And then if we get down to here, we'll look right here. So there's another view of the blade. And there's up over the top. And then if we go across here, we'll get down off it. So this thing is a little hard to get off because you have to climb down the track. Here, let me see if I can get off. Perfect. All right, we're off. And we're going to go to the other side of the dozer. This big, huge dozer. So, there's the big blade. People rode on it with rocks, just scratched it up. There's more coal. Looks like they've missed some. Here's the other side. Looks bigger from the other side, but it's not. And that door is closed. And here's the ripper, as you can see. And there's a sticker right there. And then these, the hydraulics are stainless, so they look better than the condition of the whole dozer. And then that wouldn't be fun to go down over there. But if we go over here, there's the other side of the motor and everything. There's the other side of the big, ginormous blade. And this thing is as tall as an average smaller tree, I guess you could say. And it's still is really cool, the size of this blade. It's taller than me. Has to be at least 8 foot. But I'm not a professional with dozer blades, so I'm not exactly sure. There's the Caterpillar. But yeah, this is just an old strip mine. They just left these here 15, 20 years ago. Not much left than these 2 dozers. And then there's coal scattered through here and there. But I just thought this was pretty cool find. And I just wanted to show you guys. So, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want. And I'll see you next time.